My darling, I believe that the moment you begin to whisper to yourself, "My life gets more fabulous every day," something deep inside you begins to soften, to open, to stretch toward the light like a flower discovering the morning sun for the very first time. I believe that when you let this idea settle gently into your mind, even before you fully understand it, even before you fully trust it, your energy begins to shift in the most beautiful way, because the mind responds to every seed we plant within it. You know, sweetheart, I have spent decades watching people transform their lives, not by controlling the world, not by demanding perfection, not by forcing results, but simply by choosing new thoughts, gentle thoughts, loving thoughts, supportive thoughts that open new pathways for life to unfold. And this affirmation, "My life gets more fabulous every day," is one of those magical seeds, one of those soft invitations to let life rise to meet you instead of dragging yourself through days that feel too heavy, too repetitive, too small for the beauty of your spirit. I want you to feel with me for a moment how powerful this simple statement is. When you say, "My life gets more fabulous every day," you are not forcing life to be something it is not. You are not pretending. You are not lying to yourself. You are simply choosing a direction. You are choosing a vibration. You are choosing to align with the possibility that today carries something good, something supportive, something deliciously surprising. You are telling life, "I am open, I am ready, I am willing." And life, my darling, always responds to willingness. You see, your subconscious mind does not argue. It does not say, "Oh no, that cannot happen." It does not resist you in the way you resist yourself. It simply absorbs. It simply listens. It simply follows. When you tell it repeatedly, lovingly, gently, "My life gets more fabulous every day," it begins to search for evidence. It begins to reorganize your emotional patterns. It begins to guide your attention toward the tiny miracles you may have overlooked: the morning breeze, the quiet kindness of a stranger, the warmth of your coffee, the clarity of a small decision made with ease. These little things, sweetheart, are not little at all. They are the first signs that your world is shifting from within. And this is why I always say, your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. If you want today to be better than yesterday, you cannot repeat yesterday's thoughts. You cannot wake up with dread and expect delight. You cannot speak words soaked in fear and expect the universe to send joy. The universe is always listening. The vibration you carry is the vibration it answers. And when you choose the vibration of fabulous, even before you see it, even before you feel it, even before you believe it fully, something opens, something softens, something changes. My darling, I learned a long time ago that you don't transform your life by force. You transform it by direction, by intention, by gentle persistence, by speaking to yourself the way you wish someone had spoken to you when you were young and scared and unsure. And this affirmation, this sweet declaration, my life gets more fabulous every day, is like taking the hand of your inner child and saying, come with me. We are going somewhere beautiful. We are leaving the old stories behind. Every time you repeat this affirmation, you are saying yes to yourself. Yes to your worthiness. Yes to your potential. Yes to the unfolding of something better. And when you say yes to life, my darling, life says yes right back to you. Life expands when you expand. Life softens when you soften. Life brightens when you brighten. Life mirrors you with exquisite accuracy. You know, sweetheart, one of the greatest misunderstandings people have is thinking that life must change first and then they will feel better. But it is the other way around. You feel better first, and then life rises to meet the new tone you've set. You choose a more loving thought, and then loving experiences appear. You choose a more abundant thought, and then opportunities unfold. You choose a more peaceful thought, and then solutions arrive. This is why the affirmation works so beautifully. It changes the origin point of your day. Instead of beginning from fear or overwhelm or exhaustion, you begin from possibility, from curiosity, from gentle expectation, from the feeling that maybe, just maybe, something wonderful is already on its way. My life gets more fabulous every day. Say it slowly with me, my darling. Let it roll through your body like warm sunlight. Let it soften your shoulders. Let it open your chest. Let it plant itself in the quiet places inside you that have been waiting for encouragement. My life gets more fabulous every day, every day, every day. Let the repetition soothe you, because repetition is what the subconscious mind understands best. Not pressure, not force, not criticism, only repetition, only love. This affirmation contains 4 sacred energies, and I want you to feel each one. The first is progress. When you say every day, you are reminding yourself that growth is natural, growth is continuous, growth is allowed. The second is worthiness. When you say fabulous, you are claiming that you deserve lives filled with beauty, ease, joy, and flourishing. The third is expectation. The universe responds to expectation much faster than it responds to fear. Expectation is a magnet. And the fourth is divine allowing, the soft, sweet energy of letting life support you, of letting the universe show up with gifts you didn't even know you were ready for. I want you to remember something, sweetheart. You are not repeating an affirmation to force reality. You are repeating an affirmation to shift your energy. Once your energy shifts, reality must follow. It has no choice. That is how creation works. That is how consciousness works. That is how your beautiful, powerful mind works. And you know, my darling, even if you do not yet believe this affirmation, not fully, not deeply, say it anyway. Healing is not about already believing. Healing is about being willing to believe. Healing is about opening the door, even if only a crack. Healing is about giving life a chance to show you what is possible beyond your old stories. When you say, my life gets more fabulous every day, you are breaking the rhythm of fear. You are interrupting the habit of self-doubt. You are dissolving the heaviness that comes from repeating unloving thoughts. You are creating a new momentum, a new flow, a new identity. And identity, my darling, is everything. When you become the person who expects good things begin to recognize you. They begin to find you. They begin to gather around you like old friends who have missed you. Sweetheart, I want you to imagine your future self for a moment. The version of you who already lives in a fabulous life. The version of you who wakes up excited, who trusts the universe, who feels supported, who feels safe, who feels loved. That version of you is real. That version of you is alive within you now. And every time you repeat this affirmation, you bring that future self a little closer. Every time you say, "My life gets more fabulous every day," you are stepping into alignment with that radiant version of you, the version of you who has been waiting patiently for you to stop doubting your own brilliance. You see, this affirmation is not just about manifesting events. It is about manifesting a new vibration, a new identity, a new emotional home. When your internal world becomes fabulous, your external world cannot help but follow. The world must respond to who you are becoming. And my darling, this is only the beginning. There is so much more to explore, so much more to unfold, so much more to create. The journey does not end here. In fact, it begins here. We are now beginning to learn, my darling, that raising our vibration is not a grand, complicated spiritual task. It is not something reserved for monks, masters, or people with endless free time. It is something you and I can do right here, right now, in this moment, with nothing but breath, presence, and a gentle willingness to love ourselves just a little more than we did yesterday. You see, sweetheart, life responds to your vibration the way flowers respond to sunlight. It opens, it stretches, it softens, it reveals its beauty. And the more you raise your energy, even by the smallest degree, the more the universe rushes in to support you. Meditation, affirmations, visualization, healing practices. These are not rituals to escape the world. They are pathways to step into the world with a clearer mind, a calmer heart, and a brighter soul. So let us walk together into these practices as though we're holding hands. Let us move slowly. Let us breathe softly. Let us give your nervous system permission to relax. Let your heart unclench and allow your inner being to finally exhale. Sweetheart, meditation is not about emptying your mind. It is not about forcing silence. It is not about doing it right. Meditation is simply the practice of remembering that you are more than your fears, more than your stories, more than the noise around you. When you sit still, even for 2 or 3 minutes, you send a message to your entire being: I am safe. I am allowed to rest. And this message alone raises your vibration. When your energy softens, your body heals more easily. When your body relaxes, your mind becomes clearer. When your mind calms down, your intuition comes alive. Meditation is the gentle doorway to your inner truth. I want you to imagine, for just a moment, that your thoughts are like little clouds passing through the sky. Some clouds are heavy with old storms, some are soft and fluffy, some pass by quickly, some linger. But you, my darling, are not any of those clouds. You are the sky, vast, open, steady, unchanging. Meditation helps you remember that. You may begin by taking 3 slow, kind breaths. Inhale deeply as though you're drawing love into your chest. Exhale softly as though you're letting go of every tension. Inhale again as though you're welcoming life. Exhale again as though you're releasing fear. And when you sit there, even for a short while, you will feel something shift inside you. Thoughts may come, thoughts may go, and that is perfectly okay. Meditation is not the absence of thought. It is the gentle decision not to chase every thought. What happens when you meditate consistently? Stress melts, emotional noise softens, your frequency rises. You begin to feel a sense of clarity that doesn't come from thinking harder, but from thinking less chaotically. Solutions appear, insights unfold, inspiration returns. Meditation is the place where you step out of survival mode and step into creation mode. And with each session, even the short ones, you teach your mind that calm is your natural state, not anxiety. You teach your body that rest is allowed, not dangerous. And you teach your soul that it is seen and heard. And darling, the universe loves when you meditate because you become more aligned with peace, more aligned with love, more aligned with who you really are. Whisper this with me gently. I calm my mind and wonderful ideas flow to me. Feel how your energy shifts just by saying this with softness. Meditation is not about perfection. It is about permission, the permission to meet yourself in silence and remember your own light. Now, my love, affirmations and visualization are the heartbeats of transformation. They are the tools that gently reprogram the subconscious mind, the part of you that makes your beliefs automatic. Affirmations are not about pretending something is true. They are about choosing a new truth until your mind learns to believe it. When you say, "My life gets more fabulous every day," you are sending a loving instruction to your subconscious. Find the evidence for this. And sweetheart, the subconscious always listens. It doesn't argue. It doesn't fight. It absorbs. It rearranges. It creates. When you repeat a powerful affirmation, you are planting a seed, and each repetition waters it. Each repetition strengthens its roots. Each repetition brings it closer to manifestation. Visualization adds emotion, the essential ingredient of creation. When you visualize with love, when you imagine with softness, when you let yourself feel the joy of what you desire, your subconscious lights up. It cannot tell the difference between a memory and a vivid imagination. It simply says, "Oh, this is who we are now." And then it adjusts your habits, your decisions, your energy, and even your body to match that new identity. Sweetheart, I want you to try something with me. Close your eyes and picture a version of yourself who is vibrant, joyful, abundant, peaceful, See this version of you smiling. See them breathing easily. See them walking into rooms with a lightness that feels natural. See them receiving opportunities with gratitude. See them radiating love. And most importantly, feel it. Feel the softness in the chest. Feel the ease in your breath. Feel the joy warming your heart. And now whisper with me. I see myself living a fabulous, joyful, abundant life. Doesn't that feel beautiful? Doesn't that feel like you? Because it is you. Visualization is not daydreaming, it is remembering. It is remembering who you are becoming, who you are meant to be, who you always had the potential to be. And the more vividly you see it, the more quickly it becomes your reality. Affirmations and visualization change your vibration. They change your chemistry. They change your habits. They change your self-story. And because the outer world always mirrors the inner world, they eventually change your entire life. This is why I always tell my sweet audience, every thought we think is creating our future. So let us choose thoughts that feel good. Let us choose words that uplift. Let us choose images that nourish. When you speak with love, when you imagine with joy, you are speaking the language of the universe. My darling, your body is always listening to you. Every cell, every organ, every system responds to your emotional climate. When you are stressed, your body tightens. When you are afraid, your body defends. When you are angry, your body inflames. But when you are gentle with yourself, when you speak kindly, breathe softly, forgive freely, your body relaxes, expands, and heals. Healing is not something you force. Healing is something you allow. And the moment you stop fighting yourself, your body begins restoring you. There are many healing modalities: Reiki, acupuncture, sound healing, energy therapy, but the greatest healer of all is love. Love softens scar tissue. Love calms the nervous system. Love lowers inflammation. Love relaxes tension. Love increases vitality. Love teaches the mind that it is safe. Love teaches the body that it can let go. Love teaches the soul that it is home. This is why I always say every cell of my body vibrates with love and light. Because when your cells vibrate with love, they heal with ease. Energy healing works because you are an energetic being. Your thoughts are energy. Your emotions are energy. Your beliefs are energy. And when you raise your energy through meditation, affirmations, visualization, forgiveness, gratitude, your body responds. Pain eases. Fatigue lifts. Breath deepens. Joy returns. This is not magic. This is biology responding to kindness. Let me remind you gently, your body is not your enemy. It is your lifelong companion. It has carried your stories, your heartbreaks, your dreams. It has been with you since the beginning. Treat it kindly. Speak to it lovingly. Touch it gently. Thank it often, and it will respond to you with more energy, more radiance, more vitality than you ever expected. Healing is not linear. Some days you rise, some days you soften, some days you release, some days you rest, and all of it is healing. All of it is sacred. All of it is part of your journey, and you never walk it alone. Life walks with you. Love walks with you. Your inner light walks with you. And I walk with you too, gently whispering, "You are safe. You are loved. You are healing beautifully." Sweetheart, the moment you choose softness over struggle, the moment you choose peace over pressure, the moment you choose love over self-criticism, that is the moment healing begins. That is the moment your vibration rises. That is the moment your entire life starts to shift. And now that we've opened this beautiful space together, we are ready to continue into the next chapter. My darling, as we continue this beautiful journey of raising your vibration and allowing your life to become more fabulous every single day, I want you to gently remember something simple, something sacred, something your heart has known all along. You belong to nature, and nature belongs to you. It's why every time you step outside, something inside you sighs with relief. It's why your shoulders soften, your breath becomes deeper, and your mind quiets, even if just a little. You see, sweetheart, nature is not separate from you. You are an expression of the same intelligence that makes flowers bloom, oceans move, and stars sparkle. And when you reconnect with nature, you reconnect with that intelligence that has always guided you, always supported you, always lifted you higher. Nature never rushes, yet everything gets done. Isn't that beautiful? Trees don't force themselves to grow. Rivers don't push themselves to flow. Flowers don't apologize for blooming. And the sun doesn't ask permission to shine. They just are. And in their being, they teach you how to live your life with ease, with grace, with trust. When you step barefoot on the earth, when you let sunlight kiss your skin, when you listen to the wind whispering through the leaves, something magical happens. Your vibration rises automatically. You don't have to try. You don't have to push. You just allow. And my darling, allowing is one of the highest forms of healing. This is why I always encourage you to let nature reset you. Let it remind you of who you truly are. Let it remind you that life is not against you. It is nourishing you. It is breathing with you. It is guiding you. Affirm quietly with me now. Nature restores me. Nature lifts my vibration. Nature brings me home to myself. Say it again, sweetheart, so your cells can hear it. Nature restores me. Nature lifts my vibration. Nature brings me home to myself. And now, gently, let us talk about something that every human being faces, even the strongest, even the most spiritual, even the most loving negative thoughts. Oh, my dear, negative thoughts are not a sign that you are failing. They are simply old patterns passing through. They are the echoes of yesterday trying to convince you they still belong in your today. But you and I both know they don't. You are growing. You are expanding. You are becoming more fabulous every day. And when you rise, the old version of you becomes uncomfortable. That's why negative thoughts show up, not because they are powerful, but because you are powerful and they are losing their place. Think of negative thoughts as tiny intruders. They knock on the door of your mind, hoping you will let them in, but you don't have to. You can choose again. You can choose differently. You can choose lovingly. The moment a negative thought appears, you can soften your breath and remind yourself, this is just a thought, and I can choose a better one. You see, sweet soul, you are not supposed to fight negative thoughts. Fighting creates more resistance. What you do instead is recognize them, thank them for trying to protect you, and then replace them with something aligned with the person you are becoming. Fear appears. Replace it with, I am supported in ways I cannot yet see. Doubt whispers. Replace it with, I trust the unfolding of my life. Worry rises. Replace it with, I am safe in this moment. Negative thoughts lose their power the moment you stop believing they belong to you. They don't. They are old recordings, honey, old narratives, old defenses. And every time you choose a loving thought instead, your vibration rises, your heart opens, and the universe responds instantly. Because the universe is always responding to your vibration, not your fears. Isn't that wonderful? You are never punished for having negative thoughts. You are simply redirected. Every loving thought becomes a doorway. Every peaceful thought becomes a path. Every joyful thought becomes a magnet for more joy. This is why I want you to practice a new way of being, gently guarding your mind, not with fear, not with harsh control, but with love. Loving awareness is the most powerful filter you will ever have, and you can begin right now. Close your eyes for just a moment, my darling. Take a slow breath in. Feel your chest rise. And as you exhale, feel your mind soften. Now whisper to yourself, I guard my mind with loving, powerful thoughts. Repeat it gently, like a lullaby to your soul. I guard my mind with loving, powerful thoughts. I guard my mind with loving, powerful thoughts. I guard my mind with loving, powerful thoughts. Let this affirmation wrap around you like a warm blanket. Let it remind you that you are the thinker of your thoughts, not the other way around. Let it remind you that thoughts are choices, not truths. And let it remind you that you are allowed to choose peace again and again. Negative thoughts are simply invitations to return to love. And my darling, you are so good at love. You were born from love. You are made of love, and you will return to love always. So as you continue shaping this fabulous life, as you continue stepping into the higher version of yourself, just remember, nature is your reset button, and your thoughts are your paintbrush. With nature, you rise. With your thoughts, you create. With love, you become unstoppable. And sweetheart, you and I are just getting started. This is only the beginning of who you are becoming. And it is magnificent. You know, sweetheart, when I sit here and talk with you like this, I often remember the early years of my own journey, those years when life felt so loud, so overwhelming, so unpredictable. And there were moments, my darling, when I truly believed I was powerless, when I thought life was happening to me instead of for me. But the more I learned, the more I healed, the more I watched my own thoughts create my tomorrows, I realized something extraordinary. You are never a victim. And I want you to hear that not as pressure, not as blame, but as liberation. You are not a victim of the world. You are not a victim of life. You are not a victim of your past. You are not a victim of other people's behavior. You are not a victim of circumstances that seemed unfair or confusing. I always reminded, I am not a victim of the world I see. And I discovered that every time I repeated that truth, my world softened. My world expanded. My world aligned with peace. So let me share this with you gently, like a hand on your heart. You are not a victim. You are the thinker of your thoughts. And the moment you change your thoughts, you change everything. I know there were times when you felt small. I know there were days when you thought the universe forgot you. I know there were moments when you looked around and said, "Why is this happening to me?" And my darling, I understand that feeling. We all do. But here is the shift that transforms your entire reality. Life is not punishing you. Life is educating you. Life is strengthening you. Life is redirecting you. Life is preparing you for something far more wonderful than you can see right now. When something feels unfair, it is not an attack, it is an adjustment. When something falls apart, it is not rejection, it is redirection. When something ends, it is not punishment, it is release. And when you begin to see life this way, when you begin to whisper gently, "Life is always helping me," the world around you rearranges itself to match that truth. I want you to notice something from me. Think back to every difficult moment you survived. You did not just survive, you grew. Every heartbreak taught you depth. Every disappointment taught you tolerance. Every ending taught you truth. Every mistake taught you wisdom. And every fear you walked through taught you courage. So, sweetheart, you were never losing. You were becoming. Every challenge carries a blessing. Every challenge carries a message. Every challenge carries a seed of something your future self will one day thank you for. I remember a time in my life when I thought something had gone terribly wrong. A chapter ended, and I resisted it with all my might. I cried, I questioned, I felt abandoned by life. But many years later, when I looked back, I realized that loss was the turning point. It pushed me into a new direction, a new consciousness, a new version of myself. And had that unfair moment not happened, I would never have become the woman who could sit here and hold your hand the way I do now. So believe me when I say this. Your future self will one day bless the very moments you are cursing today. Whenever you face a challenge, pause and say, "There is a blessing in this. I may not see it yet, but I know it is there." This single sentence transforms your relationship with life. It shifts you from fear to faith, from panic to presence, from victimhood to empowerment. And darling, empowerment feels so much better than fear. Empowerment softens your nervous system. Empowerment expands your heart. Empowerment restores your hope. Empowerment reminds you that you always, always, always have a choice. So let me give you a little gentle practice you can do whenever life feels heavy. Place one hand on your heart, take a slow breath, and whisper, "I choose thoughts that strengthen me. I choose thoughts that honor me. I choose thoughts that free me." And feel your energy shift. Feel your cells respond. Feel your mind open. You are teaching your entire being a new way of existing, one where you are the creator, not the victim, the chooser, not the reactor, the healer, not the wounded one. Now let's talk about these so-called problems life sometimes gives us. Sweetheart, problems are portals. Problems are invitations. Problems are teachers. Problems are transitions in disguise. And when you change the meaning of a problem, you change the experience of it. So instead of saying, "Why is this happening?" try saying, "What is this trying to give me?" Instead of asking, "Why me?" try asking, "What is this here to teach me?" And instead of thinking, "I'm losing everything," try whispering, "I'm being guided somewhere better." You will be amazed at how quickly your energy transforms. And when your energy transforms, your life must transform with it. Let me tell you a secret. Difficult moments are not punishments. They are upgrades. They are the universe saying, "You're ready for more." Ready for more wisdom, more self-respect, more clarity, more alignment, more inner strength. So the next time life challenges you, smile a little and say, "Thank you for trusting me with this growth." Because, sweetheart, you are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you know. You are more capable than your fear wants you to believe. And you are supported more deeply than you can possibly imagine. Let's close this message in the sweetest style with affirmations that wrap you in warmth and truth. And I want you to say them softly, lovingly, maybe even with a hand on your heart. Every challenge brings me a blessing. Every challenge brings me a blessing. Every challenge brings me a blessing. I choose thoughts that make me stronger. I choose thoughts that make me stronger. I choose thoughts that make me stronger. Life is always helping me. Life is always helping me. Life is always helping me. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. And sweetheart, as you walk back into your day, remember this truth. You are not alone. You are not powerless, and you are not forgotten. Life is your partner. Life is your teacher. Life is your friend. And the more lovingly you think, the more lovingly life responds. Sweetheart, let me tell you something. I have learned over many decades of working with people from every walk of life. Your mood is your magic. Your attitude is the very energy that colors the lens through which you see the world. And the world, my darling, always responds to your lens. Not because life is trying to reward or punish you, but because life mirrors your vibration with exquisite accuracy. When you carry a softened heart, a relaxed mind, a hopeful spirit, you open doors without touching them. You attract kindness without asking for it. You become a magnet for opportunities that once seemed far from reach. And the most beautiful part? You don't have to force it. You only need to nurture the inner atmosphere from which your life grows. You see, your inner climate is always speaking. When you approach the world with frustration, chaos, or resentment, the world hears that and echoes it back to you. But when you decide very gently, "Today I choose a better mood. Today I choose to hold myself with more kindness," then your entire energetic field shifts. People treat you differently. Circumstances soften. The day begins to unfold in ways that feel supportive rather than draining. And you didn't have to change the world to experience this. You simply tended to the garden of your mind. That's why I always say I carry a positive attitude wherever I go. Not because I am ignoring my emotions or pretending everything is perfect, but because I know the power of consciously choosing my state of being. Now, sweetheart, choosing your attitude also means choosing your environment. You cannot grow roses in toxic soil, and you cannot grow a beautiful life in an environment that constantly drains your energy. That's why I encourage you to gently step away from drama, because drama is hunger for conflict, and conflict lowers your vibration faster than anything else. If someone attacks you, let it fall to the ground. If someone gossips, let their words return to them without entering your energy field. If someone tries to pull you into negativity, remember that you do not owe your peace to anyone. Surround yourself with people who know how to love, who know how to celebrate small joys, who know how to speak kindly about themselves and the world. These people nourish you. These people lift you. And the more you grow, the more you'll naturally gravitate towards souls who honor your energy, not because you're avoiding others, but because you're learning to protect the magic within you. And now, my darling, let us move into something incredibly important, the art of receiving. I want you to hear this clearly. Most people are not blocked because the universe withholds good things. They are blocked because they do not know how to receive good things. They close the door and then wonder why blessings don't come in. They want more, but they do not allow more. They say, I want abundance, but when abundance knocks through an opportunity, a compliment, or even a small gift, they push it away. They say, oh no, you shouldn't have, or I can manage alone, or I don't deserve this. And with every rejection, they teach life to stop offering. Receiving is a spiritual skill, my darling. It is an energetic yes. It is saying, I allow myself to be supported. I allow myself to expand. I allow myself to receive the goodness that belongs to me. You cannot ask for a brighter future while holding the door half shut. You cannot ask for miracles while refusing the small blessings that pave the way for miracles. So the next time someone compliments you, take a gentle breath and say, thank you. The next time someone offers help, allow yourself to receive it without guilt. The next time an opportunity appears, even if it scares you, a little whisper to yourself, I am open and receptive to all good. Sweetheart, the universe gives through channels. Some channels are people. Some channels are ideas. Some channels are unexpected timing. But all channels require one thing from you, openness. Life cannot pour water into a closed cup, and your heart, your mind, your energy, these are the sacred cups through which blessings arrive. When you relax your shoulders, open your chest, soften your breath, and whisper, I allow, something beautiful happens. The tightness unravels, the fear loosens. The energy begins to flow again, and the universe, which has been waiting so patiently, finally has space to deliver. I want you to remember this. Receiving is not selfish. Receiving is not greedy. Receiving is not wrong. Receiving is the natural rhythm of life. Inhale, exhale, give, receive. Expand, soften. There is no healing in self-denial, only exhaustion. There is no growth in refusing support, and there is no abundance in believing that you are unworthy of gifts. You deserve to receive simply because you exist. You deserve to receive because you are an expression of life itself. And life, my darling, always supports its creations. Let me tell you something I have witnessed again and again. Once a person learns to receive even a little bit, their life transforms rapidly. Opportunities appear, relationships shift, doors open that were once locked. They stop chasing and start attracting. They stop begging and start allowing. They stop trying to control everything and begin to trust the intelligence of life. This is the moment everything changes, not when they do more, but when they allow more. Not when they try harder, but when they soften. Not when they hustle, but when they open their heart and say, "Yes, I am ready." And you, sweetheart, you are ready. I can feel it. You wouldn't be here listening to these words if your soul wasn't longing for expansion. Your energy is preparing for a higher chapter. Your heart is learning to hold more love, more peace, more abundance, more joy. And your spirit, oh, your spirit is remembering its power, remembering its worth, remembering its belonging. So let this be your affirmation for today and for every day until it becomes your new truth. I am open and receptive to all good. I am open and receptive to all good. I am open and receptive to all good. Say it softly, say it slowly, say it with your whole body. Feel the words settle into your chest, your belly, your bones. Feel the energy shift as you declare your readiness. Because when you become a receiver, life becomes a giver. And my darling, life loves to give. Life loves to shower you with blessings. Life loves to guide you gently into what is meant for you. Life loves to surprise you, strengthen you, and support you in ways you cannot yet imagine. All you must do is allow. Allow the good, allow the joy, allow the love, allow the abundance. Allow the next chapter to begin. Your attitude is your magic. Your openness is your invitation. And the universe, patient, loving, generous, is already responding to you. I'm going to guide you through a practice, my darling. A very simple but deeply transformative practice. And I invite you to try it for 21 days, because 21 days is long enough for your heart to soften, for your thoughts to realign, and for your vibration to rise into a completely new state of being. You know, sweetheart, there is something very beautiful that happens when you show up for yourself a little bit each morning, each midday, each night. You begin to build a relationship with yourself, a gentle, respectful, loving relationship that becomes the foundation for every wonderful thing that flows into your life. And so today, let me take your hand and walk with you through something sacred. Morning, noon, and night, 3 small hinges that can open the great door of your life. I want you to think of these 3 practices as 3 opportunities each day to return home to yourself, to return to love, to return to the truth that life supports you in every possible way. When you do this for 21 days, you create a new pattern. And once a new pattern is established, my darling, the universe rearranges itself to match your new energy. That is how powerful you are. Let's begin with the morning, because the morning is a doorway. The moment you wake up, before you remember your worries, before your mind jumps into yesterday's conversations or tomorrow's tasks, you have a sacred opening where your subconscious mind is soft and receptive. And in that small window, you can plant seeds that grow all day long. So as you wake, place your hand over your heart. Breathe in slowly, gently, lovingly. Feel your chest rise. Feel it fall. And whisper oh so softly, "Today, my life gets more fabulous in every way." Feel how your body responds to that idea. Feel how your cells lift, how your energy begins to shimmer with possibility. This one sentence is not just a sentence. It is a magnet for wonderful people, wonderful ideas, wonderful opportunities. You are telling life, I expect good things today. I welcome good things today. I am open to joy. And life, my darling, always says yes. Now, come with me to the mirror. And I know, sweetheart, for so many people, this is the hardest part. We look at others with softness, with compassion, with kindness, yet we look at ourselves with judgment, criticism, discomfort. But the mirror is the most powerful healing tool you have, because the mirror shows you where your love is and where your love is still waiting to bloom. So stand there gently, breathe, and look into your own eyes. Really look. Those eyes have been with you since the very beginning. Those eyes have cried and laughed and witnessed your entire existence. And now you say, just a little above a whisper, I expect wonderful things today. Good things flow to me all day long. I deserve a fabulous life. I am ready for joy. I am ready for love. I am ready for abundance. Say each one twice. Say them with honesty, not force. You don't have to shout it. You can say it tenderly, and your subconscious mind will still hear every word. After that, do something tiny, just a little action that tells the universe you are participating in your own blossoming. It could be making your bed beautifully, clearing your desk, drinking a glass of water with gratitude, or writing down one thing you appreciate. These are baby steps, and baby steps are powerful because they shift your energy. You are declaring through your action, yes, I am choosing to be a little more fabulous today. And finally, darling, raise your hands toward the light. Imagine the day opening before you like a golden pathway. Say, universe, I am open and receptive to all good. Guide me, surprise me, bless me. What a beautiful way to begin. Now let us move to midday, the moment where most people lose their alignment. Morning energy can be beautiful, but life happens. Conversations, responsibilities, unexpected emotions, traffic, work, or simply a tired mind. And so midday is your reset. Midday is your chance to say, I don't have to finish the day the way it began. I can begin again right now. So pause for 30 seconds only. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Ask yourself, what would feel gentle right now? Not what should I do, but what would feel kind? And allow the answer to rise. Maybe it's stretching your shoulders, drinking water, stepping away from a stressful screen, or just placing a hand on your heart. When you choose gentleness, you return yourself to alignment. Then repeat 3 short affirmations. Everything is working out for my good. My energy is protected. My life becomes more wonderful this very moment. Feel the shift inside you as you say these. They are not empty words, they are instructions to your subconscious mind. They guide your energy back into a state of power. Next, practice what I call a gratitude micro moment. In just 10 seconds, find 3 things you are grateful for. It could be your body, your job, the sunlight, the breeze, the ability to breathe, or simply the fact that you are alive. Gratitude lifts your vibration instantly. Gratitude makes space for miracles. Finally, imagine for 30 seconds that the highest, most radiant version of you is walking toward you. See them smiling, see them glowing, and let yourself say, I am becoming this version today. This visualization is powerful because it activates the identity shift that creates real manifestation. Now let us move to the evening, my darling, because the evening is where true healing happens. When you sleep, your subconscious mind continues working, continues reorganizing, continues integrating the energy of your day. So the way you end your night matters. Begin by placing your hand on your heart again. Say softly, everything that happened today has served my growth. I release what doesn't belong to me. Feel the relief in that. You don't have to carry the whole world to bed with you. Let it go. Let it drop. Allow yourself to be free. Next, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and speak to your body with love. Thank you, hands. Thank you, heart. Thank you, mind. Thank you, body, for carrying me today. Your body is your home. When you speak to it lovingly, you activate deep physical healing. The cells respond. The tension melts. The nervous system softens. This is one of the greatest healing methods I ever taught. Love, appreciation, approval. These things heal faster than anything else. Then say your night affirmations slowly, gently, lovingly. I did enough today. I am safe to rest. My life becomes more fabulous even while I sleep. Wonderful things are on their way to me. These words prepare your mind for a peaceful, restorative night. They open the pathway for tomorrow's blessings. And before you close your eyes, repeat this final affirmation 3 times. Tomorrow brings me unexpected blessings. You are telling life, I am ready, I am open, I am welcoming the good. When you put all 3 practices together, morning activation, midday reset, and evening healing, you create a daily cycle of alignment. Morning sets the frequency, midday protects the frequency, evening renews the frequency. Do this for 21 days, sweetheart, and you will feel different. Your energy will shift. Your mood will lift. Opportunities will appear. Relationships will soften. Ideas will flow. You will notice synchronicities, signs, support, and wonderful little surprises showing up for you. Because when you take care of your vibration, life takes care of everything else. And my darling, you deserve that. You deserve to wake up excited. You deserve to feel supported. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve to feel fabulous every single day. My darling, before we end our time together today, I want you to remember something so simple, yet so profoundly life-changing. Fabulous is not the world you live in. Fabulous is the world you create from within. Your life becomes more fabulous every day, not because every circumstance cooperates, not because every person behaves perfectly, not because every detail falls into place at the exact moment you want. No, sweetheart. Your life becomes fabulous the moment you begin to treat yourself with more kindness, more gentleness, more respect, more love. And as you soften inside, the world softens outside. As you open inside, life opens for you. As you rise in your own spirit, the universe rises to meet you. You see, your circumstances are not the driver. You are. Your vibration is the steering wheel. And your thoughts, these precious, powerful thoughts, are the engine that moves everything forward. You could be sitting in the same room, in the same job, in the same body, with the same history, and yet the moment you shift how you think, how you speak, how you treat yourself, the moment you say, I choose joy, I choose ease, I choose love, the entire map of your reality begins to rearrange. My love, this is the great spiritual secret. Your inner world always leads the outer world, never the other way around. The shift always begins inside you, always with you, always through you. You are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not limited. You are awakening, expanding, remembering who you truly are, someone life adores, someone life supports, someone life guides. I want you to breathe that in. Yes, right now, a long, soft breath. Life loves you, and as you let that truth enter your awareness, even if just a little, your energy rises, your heart relaxes, your possibilities expand. This is the moment your life starts becoming more fabulous. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when everything is perfect, but now, in this breath, in this awareness, in this new choice. Sweetheart, I want you to understand something very important. The universe always mirrors what you believe you deserve. When you walk through your day with a quiet confidence that says, wonderful things are meant for me, then wonderful things begin to find pathways to reach you. Opportunities that were once invisible become visible. People who were once distant draw closer. Doors that felt locked begin to open because your energy, your beautiful, powerful, magnetic energy starts telling a new story. And life always responds to the story you tell. When you say, my life gets more fabulous every day, you are not describing what you see. You are instructing the universe on what to deliver. You are choosing the frequency that summons blessings. You are giving your subconscious mind a new script to follow. Every time you repeat that phrase, you are watering the seeds of joy, seeds of abundance, seeds of peace. And just like a seed opens when it is ready, your good will unfold at the perfect moment. Not rushed, not forced, not stressed into existence, but gracefully, gently, naturally. My darling, there is no struggle in true manifestation. There is only alignment. And when you align with joy, life becomes joyful. When you align with gratitude, life becomes generous. When you align with love, life becomes miraculous. You see how beautifully this works? You are not waiting for life to be wonderful. You are becoming wonderful first. You are not waiting for the world to bring you blessings. You are becoming a vibrational match to blessings. And as you do, everything you once chased begins to flow to you. This is why your attitude is your magic. Your mood is your magnet. Your energy is your language. And life is always listening. So as we come to the end of this beautiful time together, I want to wrap you in the same loving presence that has guided me through every chapter of my life. You are doing far better than you think. You are growing in ways you cannot yet see. You are healing, unfolding, expanding, becoming, even on the days you doubt yourself, even on the days you feel tired or uncertain, even on the days when things seem slow or heavy. Life is still moving for you. Life is still arranging what you asked for. Life is still preparing blessings that will surprise you, delight you, uplift you. Trust that. Believe that. Lean into that. My precious one, you are not meant to struggle through each day. You are meant to rise through each day. You are meant to experience joy. You are meant to experience ease. You are meant to experience love. And when life feels overwhelming, place your hand over your heart and whisper the words that have helped millions of souls before you. Words filled with healing, words filled with power. All is well in my world. Because when you say these words, you are returning to the truth. You are aligning with the infinite wisdom within you. You are opening the door for life to step in and support you in ways far beyond what your mind can imagine. My darling, choose these thoughts. Choose this energy. Choose this story. And watch with gentle amazement as your life becomes more and more fabulous every single day. Let these final affirmations settle deep into your being, slowly, sweetly, lovingly. My life gets more fabulous every day. My life gets more fabulous every day. My life gets more fabulous every day. Wonderful things are happening to me now. Wonderful things are happening to me now. Wonderful things are happening to me now. I am blessed. I am supported. I am guided. I am blessed. I am supported. I am guided. I am blessed. I am supported. I am guided. Joy flows into my life easily. Joy flows into my life easily. Joy flows into my life easily. I welcome fabulous experiences. I welcome fabulous experiences. I welcome fabulous experiences. Now take a soft breath, my love. And as you breathe out, smile a little because life has already begun rearranging everything in your favor. And tomorrow, oh, tomorrow will be even more fabulous.